Hail adventurers and welcome back to Valk'rain Gaming. So we're on episode 17 now with the Divinity 2 playthrough. We got our whole new team party ready. We got Fenrir, we got Freya, we got Loki, and we're all ready to go. What I want to do quickly in this episode is there's a little bit on the boat that I just want to explore, because when we was going through Dallas's room in the last episode, in episode 16, there was this little like hatch that I didn't really explore into. So I want to get myself in there and have a look, see what's down there. I mean, we have still got this this chest that we haven't been able to open yet as well, which I'll probably try and open after. Oh, so straight away we're getting ourselves in a fight here. Team finding themselves a little bit of trouble. So we've got two of the Hammer's pets. They look like those Shrieker weapons that they were using before. Just gonna dive straight in and get some damage down onto him. Get Valk'rain in to hit him with the hammer. There we go. Oh, that backstab hurt. Some big damage down. Fenrir getting attacked straight away. We've got this guy to open up. I think what we'll do is we'll just move Freya around and get some of this backstabbing going. Get some of that damage in. Oh, she's getting backstabbed herself there. Ooh, that was a lot of damage down to Valk'rain there. Let's get Loki up high. Let's get this high bonus that he gets from his attacks as ranged. So 45% extra damage on. Then we're gonna increase that as well when we activate Flesh Sacrifice. There we go. Get this armor knocked off this one here. Try a bit of ricochet so we can get 2 for 1. Maybe not. So Fenrir can knock some armor back onto themselves. I don't really want him to be too loose armor. I'd like to use the fire laser here, but he's just gonna get Freya in with it. If we can teleport him just a little bit out of the way and set him up for the knockdown that I want to do with Valk'rain. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just drop him down here. Drop him on top of the other one. And then we'll just end his turn there. So Valk'rain can hammer down onto that one and we'll knock them both down now. Make sure they're missing them turns. Oh, we missed there. That's not what we wanted across there. Over Freya can just pick up that bonus she gets now from standing in blood. She gets some of her health back each turn. So she can just pop a quick inspire onto everyone. Talent's really going to come handy later on when she starts dealing some big damage again. I think what we'll do then is we'll just have a big old flurry out on this guy. Get lots of blood on the floor for her. Both still quite healthy. I want to get rid of this guy first though. I don't like how he's eyeing on my wizard. No one wants anything to do with that. Pop haste onto ourselves, get ourselves an extra AP next turn. We can't get away from this guy. He just seems to be persistent in staying on me. Blinding radiance in there. Make our wizard harder to hit. And the charge and the knockdown. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's definitely a bonus. 2 for the price of 1 there. Freya can just finish him off. That's 1 pet down. This guy's gonna be easy pickings now. Just make sure that he knows who's in charge here. Increase Valk'rain's stats here. There's nothing more than Fenrir can really do. There's no point trying to hammer down the magical armor on these guys. Not when we got them so low in health. 15 health and he's just going to survive. That's not what you want. He's going to pop Death Wish on himself. Hopefully that's not some like massive explosion or something. Ah, there we go.
All victims.
Pulled out that one a bit lucky, I think.
Both, I fear.
See if these guys got anything on them to tell us why they're down here. Nothing at all. So let's see what we got in these little bits. Anything decent for us to know. The roguery book there, let's have a bit of a read. Nothing. Nothing to give us any cool moves or anything like that. It's a teleporting pyramid that we got, so that's 2 of them that we've got now. A read of this book down in Dallas's laboratory, I suppose. Nothing in that. So, oh, we do have ourselves a key here now. I wonder if that's the key to the Dallas's chest upstairs. Hopefully it is. That'll really save us from having to lockpick it later on. Send these to the appropriate characters. Oh, so these are the teleport pyramids work. Okay, well that's useful. What we'll do is we'll keep that book so we can refer back to it later on. Oh, we got some Loki's Lucky Charms wore off on us, which is good. Got another skill book, Shackles of Pain. We'll give that over to Freya. She's the one that's going to be using them. Nothing really for us there, is it? 2 intelligence. Valk'rain's not smart enough to use that at the moment. We'll send the scroll over to Femra there, so he's got himself a nice heal, and we'll pick those up. We'll vendor them later on. You got to pick up some vendor trash every now and again. Get your money up. Let's heal everyone up again then. Hopefully now that is the key to this little chest here now, and if it is, it's worth going back to and having a look before we move the boat on. There it is. So we got ourselves a haste scroll there, which we can pop onto Fenrir. It's 109 gold, and we got ourselves a Steam Lance skill book. Not too sure what the red diamonds are for, unless that could mean source. Maybe we'll pick that up though anyway. I mean, the worst thing's worse. We'll just render it later on. We're not going to use it. Let's take that pyramid off the bar. So with that all done, that was the only thing that really I wanted to do around this boat now that I had left in there. So we're going to go back up top side now. Going to get this boat moving now. Let's just make sure that everyone's fully healed up. And what we'll do, well, I remember. We'll get Fred to learn that skill as well. I remember in the last fight that we was going against that necromancy boss, that Shackles of Pain was an absolute killer for us. He was able to just keep me second guessing whether to damage her or not. She kept putting it onto the lowest health party member that I had.
On our escape.
Well, what have we here? The ship's alive, isn't she?
She is, Melody. She's alive and she's going to get moving. We're going to move this boat out now.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
Say bye to Fort Joy. We don't need it anymore.
Driftwood, then.
Let's nod, and we're going to make ourselves now to Driftwood. See what adventures hold us there.
Most certainly is. Forward.
With
Really
the sun
exciting.
on their backs and the wind in their sails, the Godwoken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a narrative scene there, but it's good to see us flying off. It looks like we're going to have some, you know, a ship battle here now, which will be pretty cool. Oh, it's Dallas the Hammer.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons. But you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
Anyone gonna tell her that we still got a bishop alive on the bottom of the boat? And anyone going to address the fact that she was able to park a boat right next to us and no one's put up any sort of resistance?
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear,
What are they?
mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers.
This doesn't sound like it's going to go too well.
This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You act!
Oh, for the love of the void.
What's going on, Melody? You're just not so eager to get in this fight, are you?
Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time.
Why isn't Gareth going mad that all his friends were just burnt up there?
Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken. Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress.
Well, winning unwinnable fights is what we seem to do here now on this adventure. Let's get to it.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
Well then, Valk'rain, what we got down here? Let's try and get Valk'rain down here and just try and like block up all this pavement. Get a big attack in. Let's make him the #1 target. You can come down from there straight away. That's not what we need. Oh, he heard me. He heard me and he got straight down. What a guy. What a guy. You can't see up there, really. I want to move you into the fire just so let's try and move him as far forward as little AP as possible. Let's see if we can sneak our way up there. That'll do. What do I need now? So it's Flesh Sacrifice, get that extra 10% damage. And I think what I'm going to do is use our reactive shot and just try and block up this area here. I think if we do that, I think if they make any sort of movement, then I should be hitting them. Knock Peace of Mind down as well. Just give us that extra little bit of attack. We got anything to do here? What if I can just move her onto here, and then we'll just pop on encouragement. Shackle and Pain's resisted by physical armor. If we can add that to this Silent Monk here. She's got no armor on there, so any damage Freya's going to take now, she's going to take as well. It's always worth it. Just get Phoenix Dive out of there. Then instant transportation. Seems highly fair, to be honest. Oh, and that's not what I want to attacking Loki there. Dog's having his armor chunked down there. Can I, of course I can't. If I move Loki into there, he's going to get attacked, but I need to get rid of this guy off here. I wonder if I could teleport him over to this side. Unfortunately, Loki, you're going to have to move in and take a little bit of damage. It's for the greater good, I swear. Let's teleport this guy over here. Get him out the fight. Let's pop the haste scroll onto him. Get him some extra attacks. I was hoping that the reactive shot went off there, but I was sold short. We're taking some damage here. We need to protect Melody here, so it's quite good that they're paying more attention to my characters than they are her.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Oh, the Lady Vengeance getting involved. Looking for a big boat attack here. Take back your previous master. Vengeance reactivated. That's not bad. 5 turns, some high resistance. Do need you to move over here now. Get you seeing a bit more. Start taking the armor down off this guy as well. Oh, the archer's gone back up now.
It's like lava flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
Bit of a predicament now. I don't think his armor's low enough in order to knock him down. Definitely don't think the monk dog is either. But I do know a charge through would be worth it at the moment. We'll begin by just pounding on this guy at the moment then. I think the more damage we put down, the better it'll be. Damage transfer over? It's just magical damage, so it doesn't do that much there. That's the one. The best part of it is that she's about to just open this guy up. Which means that she's just going to heal herself back up as well. End a turn there though. We've got decaying spell here. Is it blocked by physical? What we'll do, we'll put decay on this silent watcher then.
These rats kill me, we're all done for.
We're working on it. Can't see past there. Move your way over here without getting attacked. Let's move you over here. Knock down the armor off these guys. Monks are setting the boat more on fire. I don't think we'll be getting to driftwood. I think I'll worry more about the fact that the boat's going to burn down.
Defend me or die.
We're working on it. Valk'rain's taking more of a beating each turn. Get rid of some of this fire as well, it's just going to start eating away on our health. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to knock down this guy here. Use a knockdown arrow to get a turn out of him. He says. we go. We'll haste ourselves up. We still hasted from the last turn. No, we'll haste ourselves up then for the next turn. That was our last turn of haste there. Valk'rain's taking a run, he's terrified. It's not what I really wanted on that one. Put some decaying down onto him then. Make sure he attacks a bit less next turn. Time to start putting some big damage down onto these guys now. Making sure they feel it. He's got to armor himself back up as well. Gav really needs to be pulling his weight in this fight. He seemed to be hitting everybody and he doesn't seem to be doing too much. I mean, if anything, it could at least be a distraction. Down now. The more damage he takes, the better off we are.
Almost there. A little longer.
What turns does she need? We're literally running on fumes right now.
Beautiful blaze. It's like lava flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
Yeah, take down this guy here. We can't leave him alive. Pooch definitely seems to be doing less damage. Oh, if we can charm him, that might be an advantage. There we go. Mind yourself back up, get yourself your attributes back up again. There you are, Gareth, being a team member, being a good distraction for them two over there. Nothing you can do across here though, is there? Let's go for the knockdown. That works in our favour there. I think realistically what we're going to have to do is just heal up Fenrir here. Otherwise he's going to take an absolute pounding next turn. I can't see that there. Let's try and throw the water canister over here. Just create necrofire. not what I was intended. Turned out turn on that one then. Can't really chuck him back into the fight yet. He's just gonna get himself burnt up. I think I'm gonna be able to move behind this dog without being given the attack of opportunity here. I might be able to. That's the one. Start chunking this dog down now, or monk, or whatever it is. That's what I was hoping for. The more that they fight each other, the better we'll be. This guy has got to go. Do not want him standing near me at all. That's going to cause far too much damage to myself there. I'm trying to hit him with some of these daggers. Finish him off with that. Oh, he lives with 7 health. That's the theme of this gameplay so far, is everyone seems to be surviving with like the smallest amount of HP. Let's So when Gareth's gonna put it out now, he's gonna get these two on his own. I had faith. It didn't pull through. That's one down.
Focus! Stop her sorcery!
Don't stop a sorcery. We need to get this boat going, man. Oh, and that's it. Is that the battle won?
With the help of the half-demon malady, the God-Woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
Well, that's definitely one big escape route.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
So this is the area of the gods, if I remember. This is when we met the dwarf god earlier on.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
We'll remember that we've been here before. Whoa, is that like meant to be like a representative of the life tree? I'm holding something up there. Oh, it's holding all the gods together up. Let's make our way around and see what's going on down there.
Is that a tree? What's hanging from it?
God's definitely hanging from the tree there. Let's see what happens. I wonder what it's meant to symbolize. It's the longest run route ever to go across. A lot of these invisible bridges coming out.
Duna, the gods, are they dead? How can this be?
Let's hope they're not. So there's a lot of sauce on the floor now, so I'm assuming that we're going to have to bless. Do we have to bless Duna, I assume? Let's
As
bless
the
him up.
cursed tendrils fade, colour returns to Duna's face. He shakes his head and casts his gaze about him.
It's a pretty bright tree that seems to be draining life out of all the gods.
My brothers, my sisters. It is profane, inglorious, perfect. My chosen, now is our chance.
I think what we're going to do is just ask what happened, because last time when we was here, like it says there, they were raging war against each other.
Yes, we squalled like children until the bogeyman came for us in the night. But here you are, the light that scatters the shadows. My chosen, my God-Woken, our hope.
Let's bow our head in the faithful, lawful paladin that we are, and see what he needs us to do. He is our god after all.
I had a vision while I hung from this tree, halfway between this realm and oblivion. In this vision, I saw Rivellon as a nothingness. All life was gone, all ground. It was as though nothing had been there at all. Our great people were reduced to absence.
That's definitely not what we want.
His pupils dilate. He stares beyond you for a moment, then blinks and comes to himself again.
The void. It is not just coming. It has arrived. It delivered this vision to me. A threat. A promise. You must stop it.
We'll nod and ask him where we need to begin on next. We're definitely going to stop this void now. We'll be the shining hammer against the darkness.
You must begin within. You have unlocked but a fraction of the tremendous power within you. You cannot stop until you've reached the apex of your powers. You cannot stop until you become divine.
That's what we're after. As a lawful paladin, being the divine is definitely something that interests us indeed.
Only as divine can you defeat the void. Only as divine can you deliver us from evil. Only as divine can you save dwarven kind and all Rivellon from the coming darkness.
We're definitely going to make that Paladin oath now, telling him that we won't fail. We're going to become the divine of the dwarfs.
He opens his mouth to speak, but nothing comes out. His eyes grow large. The irises shrink to tiny slivers as his pupils expand.
Shh. I see the void even now. It stalks me from the shadows. It won't rest until... No, it's here. It cannot find us. It cannot. Go.
I definitely do want to go, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to hang around here and be hung up by a tree.
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning cold pumps through you like a curse, and then...
Whoa, was that like a dwarf dab that he was doing then?
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
Whoa, so we're in the whole whiff between life and death here now. The boat seems to be moving pretty quickly across. None of the casualties from the last battle are here, so that's pretty alarming. No one seems to be here at all. Somehow we've turned the Lady Vengeance into a ghost ship. I wonder if anyone's down. We can go down, see if anyone's in the lower decks.
Where is everybody?
Hidden away somewhere. Safe from the storm, I hope.
Where they're being hidden away. I don't think anyone's going to be back here. If no one's back here, what we'll do is we'll go down to the lower decks. I assume that would be the safest place for everyone to go to.
Not a soul down here. Just stillness.
No one down here. So, yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to make my way down to the lower floors. See if anyone's down there. I mean, that battle was pretty epic across there, and there are not many survivors. A lot of our travel companions got burnt up straight at the beginning. Can't imagine Gad's going to take that too swimmingly. He's pretty passionate about his people.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Well, we definitely, let's ask where the
Seekers
other
dead,
people are.
Alexander missing, God-woken passengers deceased.
No way. So somehow Alexander was able to escape during that whole battle.
And unless you want to die too, we need to go. Now.
Well, that's all the motivation I need. We definitely don't want to be dying, especially between the void between life and death. You never know where you're going to end up.
Brace yourself. This might hurt.
Everything hurts with this lady. Everything.
A lot.
I knew that was coming. Can we just get a void jump out here now?
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast.
Just like that. Just like that.
The God-woken were alive, but what of the gods?
So I think we're arriving on Reaper's Coast, it just said there. Oh man, this is exciting. Really loving this adventure so far. And having this new party together and making my own little characters and giving themselves some backstory, and you're just going to add to the epicness of what's going to be this Divinity 2 playthrough.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes.
Oh, that's what we need to be seeing. The wind in our hairs and the bright sun.
As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
She's turned out to be a really interesting character.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
She's throwing up sauce. We're gonna have to pick that up, I bet you.
Better.
We need to clean up on here.
Let's not do that again anytime soon. Hmm?
Okay, well, no, I didn't say that's an easy deal to make.
Very good. I'll feel far less put upon if you tell me you learned something useful on our little field trip.
I feel like we can trust Melody at the moment. She seems to be pretty much to the point. So we're going to tell her that we're not so sure, but we met one of the guards and they seemed a bit desperate.
Desperate how?
Yeah, we're definitely not going to lie to her and keep her on our good side. She seems to have a lot of power.
So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you.
That's the one. That is the story of what just happened.
Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
We definitely know that we've got to grow our powers, and we're not sure where to start.
Oh, what confidence you inspire.
We're full of it. Full of it.
Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help.
That's just weird calling yourself Mama.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit.
That is true.
I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh so fantastic feats.
I like how she's like dancing around loads when she's talking.
You need to go see the Meister.
Let's see where we can find this Meister.
She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
I like how she's definitely some sort of entity from like outside of this world. Like, it's going to be interesting finding out her full backstory.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting.
That we are. This adventure is definitely going to be more and more interesting the more we develop it through.
Now, I must be going, and so must you.
And we'll take our leave on that one.
Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me.
That's an interesting one.
And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Well, as sickly and wondrous this is, I'm definitely taking that source. And on that note, adventurers, I'm going to end today's video across here. I mean, we're now on our road to becoming divine. It's going to be so interesting now seeing the steps that develop in order to making ourselves divine. Get ourselves some glowy gear, hopefully, as well. So until next time, adventurers, farewell!